Plastering station. Construction, as well as the renovation of any building, includes a large number of stages. However, only some of them can be considered basic and mandatory at any construction site. Application of plaster is one of them to somehow facilitate and accelerate the work of builders. Special equipment similar to the one shown on the screen was invented. The plastering station is a universal and modular unit. It has a small size, so it can work even in cramped conditions. These workers do not need to mix the mortar manually. All they have to do is pour the necessary materials, usually sand, cement, and plastic. Before in the mixer tank, press the button and wait for the preparation process is finished. After that, you can start to work. However, even in the second stage, the station helps builders. A special pump pumps the mortar. The mixture is sent to the gun and sprayed under high pressure. Automating one of the most complicated coating processes significantly increases productivity. This, in turn, improves project profitability. That's why builders who choose to work with the stuccoing station deliver their construction sites on time. Sander 3000. This equipment will be very useful in places where remodeling work is done before a new coating can be applied to the walls and ceiling. It is necessary to remove the old one. For this purpose, the sander that you see on the screen is used. This model was developed by specialists of the German company Rockamat. It is called Chameleon. The secret of the machine lies in the special rotating discs with which it is equipped. The work is carried out in 3 stages. The surfaces to be cleaned are first treated with the first disc. Pay attention to the tips that pierce the material and affect the integrity of the surface. This step is called perforation. The next step is to deliver the wallpaper. It becomes soft from the water, weakening the grip on the wall and facilitating the removal process. Finally, the last step is to remove the wallpaper to separate it from the wall. Other discs are used. They are equipped with protruding elements that are placed against the wall at an angle to be able to tear the wallpaper off the wall when turning. Surprisingly, the weight of this machine is only 2.4 kilograms. This means that the hands do not get as tired when working. In addition to the simplicity of the work, many workers also highlight the power of the tool. The number of revolutions per minute can vary between 150 and 170. Chain concrete cutter. The disadvantage of traditional machines that are designed to cut concrete is that they are rarely capable of making a really deep cut. The machine we show lacks this drawback. The Rockboss GS461 concrete cutter from the German company Steel looks like a normal chainsaw. However, the long blade with a strong diamond chain allows you to make cuts up to 40 centimeters deep. The narrow blade allows you to work in cramped conditions. This equipment is ideal for situations where it is necessary to cut, for example, a curb to create a corner. It is also advisable to use this concrete cutter for the installation of doors, windows, air conditioners, laying pipes, or cables. Also, with its help, dismantling and modifications of various kinds are carried out. The advantage of the machine is that it treats the work area with water, so the dust does not fly in all directions and the master can work without affecting his health. Jointing gun. Once the bricks are laid, all joints must be filled using hand tools. This process takes a lot of time. It is much more convenient and faster to use a special joint gun like this one. The container can hold 2 to 3 liters of mortar, which means that the process can be interrupted less frequently. Filling the tank with the solution takes a couple of seconds. The gun runs on electricity, so the builder makes virtually no physical effort. It should be noted that this gun is similar to the nozzles used in any standard drill. Therefore, it is an easy-to-use, yet effective tool. The manufacturer says that it can be used by both professional builders and hobbyists who are engaged in manual projects. Floor leveler. The floor surface is responsible for the appearance of the finished room after construction or repair. The first thing a person will notice is if the floor is uneven or defective. That is why so much attention, time and effort goes into the alignment process. Of course, manufacturers around the world are creating a variety of tools to make the job easier and faster than the usual roller to level the mix. The builders you see on the screen use a special piece of equipment. It's basically a long, vibrating stick that compacts the material and helps eliminate voids. After this stage, the floor is basically ready, it just needs to be left to dry. However, the surface is still not smooth. This type of flooring is only acceptable if, for example, it is covered with tiles. If the floor is linoleum or carpet, as in our case, the workers must move on to the second stage of work. In this case, a special sander is used, which provides smoothness of the surface and removes even the slightest relief. Pneumatic bucket for stuccoing. We have already shown similar equipment today, however, in this case it is worth paying attention to the master, as he found a very unusual application for this stucco machine. In this case it is used to create reliefs that mimic the appearance of stone and brick.